Police Constable James Mukhwana, currently in custody over the brutal killing of blogger and teacher Albert Ojwang, has broken his silence, revealing chilling details about what transpired on the night of June 7th, 2025, where Ojwang was held at the Central Police Station. A bro-by-bro account, exclusively given to Citizen TV, now sheds light to the public on the event of the night when Ojwang died while in custody. The damning statement, recorded by detained Police Constable James Mukhwana, directly implicates that the officer commanding station, Samson Taram, alleging that he issued instructions to discipline in quotes Ojwang, orders Mukhwana claiming originated from Deputy Inspector General of Police Eliud Ragat. This comes despite OCS Taram having publicly distanced himself from the murder allegations. In his detailed statement to investigators from the Independent Police Oversight Authority, IPOA, Mukhwana narrates being summoned to the OCS office during his shift. He was allegedly told, and I quote, "This is directive from Deputy Inspector General Ragat. Do you know him? There are officers from the DCI headquarters bringing a suspect here at 8 p.m. Tell inmates to discipline him a bit." When Mukhwana raised concerns about what could go wrong, he says he was warned against questioning orders as junior officers and bluntly told that disobedience could cost him. Later that night at around 9 p.m., a black Subaru pulled up at the station. Inside was a man in handcuffs. Later it was identified it was Albert Ojwang. Mukhwana says he called OCS Taram, who confirmed that Ojwang was the suspect in question. Ojwang was booked in custody at around 9:20, and shortly after, the assault began inside the last cell opposite the toilets. Mukhwana states that 4 inmates, Collins Ireri, Gil Amiton, Brian Moneki, and Eric Dabuki, were instructed to carry out the beatings. All 4 have since been arrested and arraigned in court. As the beatings escalated, Mukhwana claims he and another officer, PC Kimani, lashed in to stop the torture. Ojwang was found bleeding, leaning against the wall. Mukhwana says he immediately asked the Deputy OCS, Samuel Nganga, to take Ojwang to hospital. It was around 10 p.m. when he left for home. The following day, on June 8th, he began receiving numerous calls from colleagues asking if he had heard what had happened to Ojwang. When he reached out to Nganga for clarity, he was advised to call the OCS. OCS Taram reportedly brushed off his concerns, telling him things were not bad and they were safe. By June 11th, Mukhwana had been summoned by IPOA to record a formal statement. He admits that in his initial testimony, he withheld the truth as part of pact among the officers to cover for another. However, he later discovered he was being scapegoated by his colleagues. Haunted by guilt, Mukhwana says he returned to IPOA on June 12th and asked to record a second truthful statement. He was arrested and taken to Capitol Hill Police Station. There, he finally came clean. In his emotional conclusion, Mukhwana states, "This is the truth of what happened to Ojwang. Ojwang was not meant to be killed but to be disciplined as per instructions of the OCS Taram, who was under the instruction of DIG Ragat. I'm so sorry for the death of Ojwang. May God help them to heal the loss. I know it's painful." Through his lawyers, Mukhwana has now requested placement under witness protection, stating he's ready to tell the whole truth. Mukhwana legal team Kevin Odago, Clinton Mare, and Bieta Wavinya now say their clients has instructed them not to seek his release on bail, citing concerns over his personal safety. The lawyers also claim they have been trained and intimidated by individuals believed to be police officers. A former culprit has been lodged at the Capitol Hills Police Station. What do you think, guys? Kindly subscribe and comment on your thoughts.